We know the US spends a lot of money on defense. More than that. More than that. That's more like it. In 2023, the US spent $916 billion in defense alone. With 800 military bases worldwide, we need to ensure a strong defense domestically and across countries abroad. Like Kuwait, for example, where we have spent a whopping $1.8 billion in federal contracts. We have awarded more contract dollars in Kuwait than in any other Middle Eastern country. Just to put it into perspective, we spent $1.8 billion in Kuwait and $1.6 billion in Iraq, where there's an ongoing war. There are some countries that don't want us there, and other countries appreciate the collaborative military efforts between their country and the US. Kuwait is one of those countries who, generally speaking, see us as a necessary defense mechanism. They use us to deter potential enemies, and we use them to project our power in the Middle East. The perfect symbiotic relationship. Anytime we have presence in a foreign country, we utilize a lot of resources. So exactly how much money does the US spend in Kuwait? For that, we are going to use a very important website, USA Spending.
Alright, so what we want to do is we want to go to USASpending.gov. This website is very important because it lets us track contract information, contract data, mess around with some numbers, so we can determine where the money is going to, how much money is going to there, at what time of the year is the most money being spent. All of this information we can find on USASpending.gov. So we're going to go over here and search award data. Go to fiscal year 2023 where it says time period. Scroll down. Location, expanded, drop down menu, click it. Scroll down to where the letter K is for Kuwait. Click Kuwait, scroll down, add filter, scroll up, submit. So we're telling the system, hey, find me contracts in Kuwait during the fiscal year 2023. And the system came back with 10,000 contracts, which is very useful. So we're gonna scroll down where it says results by category. We can see that most of these contracts were awarded by the Department of Defense, 1.75 billion. That's quite a bit of money. Okay, so if I'm a contractor, I am going to target the DoD because that's where most of the money is coming to. So what kind of contracts were they? Let's find out. Where it says results by category, awarding agency. Click the drop down, and instead of awarding agency, click on NAICS. Okay, this tells us what industry the government is spending the most money on, like facilities, support, services. Okay, that makes sense. You know, you want to keep the facility running. You want to keep the military base running. So that makes sense why they would spend $637 million in 2023. So let's go down to the map. Zoom in. Kuwait is tiny, right? Look how tiny it is. As small as it is very strategic for the US military. That's why they spent more than $1.83 billion in 2023. Now, how does the year 2023 compare to other years? Well, let's find out. Fiscal year 2024, we'll check this. 2022, check that. And let's see 2021 and 2020, because I want to see how much they spent during COVID. Submit. Results came back. And where it says results over time, click on month, and we're going to organize them by year. 2023 is pretty high at $1.8 billion, but they used to spend a lot more, like 2021, 2020, $2.4 billion. So use this information again to your advantage.
For as tiny as Kuwait is, it's a hidden gem of government contracts. A country the size of New Jersey has $1.8 billion of opportunity. Why aren't you moving to Kuwait? Especially considering that most of the population is foreign workers. This is a great spot for you to consider if you're looking for government contracting opportunities. Does it get hot in Kuwait? Yes. Is alcohol banned? Yes. Is it difficult to find entertainment? Yes. But no opportunity comes without sacrifices. The sacrifices are worth it for an opportunity like this. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and like the channel. I try very hard to get you the most accurate information out there and create videos so viewers like you can stay informed. A simple like or a comment will go a long way. But if you're really feeling brave, go ahead and subscribe. It's free.